Evening all, Marcus here, back again with another video, back again with another Oculus Go video, and it's that time of week again for the latest releases, and this week we have 11 titles. So rather than trying to cram them into one video here, I'm going to split them into two. So this video is going to focus on the free apps, and I'm going to do a separate video which will focus on the paid apps. So there's 11 in total, there's 5 paid, 6 free, and we'll do those free ones in this video, we'll do the paid ones in the other one. There'll be a link down below and all that sort of stuff to check them all out. Quick couple of things before we get started. Firstly, if you didn't know, I have a Twitter account, and every morning I post up the deal of the day. So the Oculus Go has a daily deal where it offers a paid app at a discounted price. On my Twitter account, I have a quick look to see what it is. If I've played it or I've got any experience of it or any opinion on it, I'll put that down in the Twitter post, and I'll put a link to it as well. So it's quick and simple for you to kind of find out and get my quick opinion on what I think of the app. So as I say, Twitter, VRrOOm, go check it out. And secondly, this video is somewhat sponsored by VRTV. Now, it's not sponsored in the way that I get any money for it or anything. So if I give them a plug saying go check out VR.TV on your Oculus Go or any other platform, it's like a 360 degree and 3D YouTube sort of thing. So there's loads of content on there. 3D, 360, 180, all great stuff. And they basically just want to get the word out there. They've also got a virtual tour creator, so you can upload your 360 degree photos and you can click around them. You can even upload your 360 degree video and create a clickable tour with video. That's cool. They've also got a VR shop where they've got lots of sort of third-party headsets and VR cameras and 360 cameras and that sort of thing. So go check that out. And in that vein, they have given me, or they will give one of you guys, one of their headsets. So they have a headset called the VROOM. It's basically like a super edition of a Google Cardboard, so you can pop your phone in it, and it looks quite cool actually. It's got a nice sort of foam sort of padding on it, similar to the Oculus Go, which is quite nice. And given the Oculus Go is a mobile platform as well, probably on a similar level to most people's phones, it's probably a very comparable experience. So if you want to win that headset, all you need to do is sign up on VRTV and follow my account. So I'll put a link down below, link on screen as well, vir.remarkers.com. Go there, sign up, follow my account, and we'll pick one random person in a week's time and we'll send them the headset. Well, Vir will send the headset to you. And if maybe you wanted an Oculus Go, make sure you check back in a few weeks' time. I may have a surprise for you. So thank you for Vir. Let's crack on with the video, shall we? Alright, first of our free apps this week is Explore Parks WA. So this is basically a kind of interactive kind of tour of Australia's West Coast parks. If we kind of have a little look at some of them, they're quite nice little tours. So if you go into some of these ones, say I've already been into this one, you can see it's a green one because I've already downloaded it. It gives you a kind of 360 3D view of the different parks. Quality is kind of good. It's clearly a photo because that person down there is not moving. And it's got sort of, I don't know whether it's proper sound from the actual park itself that they've recorded, but it does have kind of wind and sort of nature sounds going on. I like to think it's a true recording of where we are. And if you kind of look down at the bottom, you get some more info. You kind of look at it, so it is gaze control, so you don't need your controller for this one. So obviously this will be on Gear VR as well. And if you would click audio play, you get somebody kind of tell you all about it and explain what it all is. I always like 360 stuff. 360 3D stuff is even better. So pretty cool. And we can also go back to the main menu and select all different things we want to look at, sort of thing. So overall, I would say that's a very smart little app. If you live in Western Australia or plan to visit it, give it a go. Thumbs up from me. Let's go to the next one. Next up we have JOVRNALISM. Right, I guess they're trying to make a play on words of journalism, but JOVRNALISM? JOVRNALISM? Yeah, or whatever, however you pronounce that. But this app actually is quite good. It's a free one, obviously, as we said. And it's kind of like lots of stories from around the world about different causes and different things that are going on. And there's Trump's inauguration and Women's March, stuff like that, sort of videos about sort of people being deported and being held, and it's all 360. Some of it has 2D video in the 360 stuff as well, so that's quite nice. Lots of interactive points and looking around and that sort of thing. So if we have a little look at this one, it is gaze controlled, but you still use the trigger to select. And as I say, here we go, sort of, it's just loading up. You can download them to get higher quality. I don't know if this is my connection at the moment, it's looking a bit pixelated, but oh, there you go, caught up with it. And I quite like it. I mean, for a free app, it's an interesting one to look at. So if you're kind of into this sort of thing, interested in sort of learning things, then check it out. Thumbs up. Next up, we have VRrOOm, which is gaze controlled again. So pretty much all Gear VR games we've got going on this week, or apps. And it's basically kind of a Venice VR event festival, sort of a bit like Cannes, I guess, for VR content. And you kind of use your gaze to kind of select different things. You got to make sure you hold on them correctly. There you go. And it's some interesting videos. So it's 360 3D stuff here. So these are kind of pics that you can watch. So I guess these were things that were shown at the event itself. So look, what else we got? Yeah, Isle of Dogs. This was a good one. I was watching this quickly, and there's no way of kind of speeding forward or sort of progressing it or skipping backwards or anything like that. None of the controls seem to work other than cancelling it. This is kind of cool. So Bryan Cranston does the voice of this dog. Those other dogs with other voices, I can't remember what they were now. But this in itself is quite cool. You can see them actually animating it behind you. That's really smart. But yeah, pretty cool. Let's go back a second. So you got this is kind of the official selection. Here you got the pics where there's maybe some lesser known stuff that they've pulled out for you, and then over here you have VRrOOm Arcade Zone, which this is a little game like Space Invaders. It even uses the little Space Invaders icons, and you've got to kind of gaze look at them. It's a little bit tricky to do because you've got to keep your gaze on them the entire time. And if you pull away just a moment too soon, it doesn't destroy them. So yeah, it's a fun little distraction. It's interesting that this sort of app has got a little game inside it. Must be breaking some sort of copyright here with all these Space Invader icons and characters. But overall, thumbs up. I think it was quite a good little app overall. Some interesting videos, some interesting content. I don't know if it's available anywhere else, the content itself. As a platform itself, it's nice to know these sort of things go on, and there are sort of events that are set up to kind of celebrate VR and 360 content creation. So yeah, thumbs up. Next up we have VR Career Experience, and for some reason it defaults to put my volume down halfway, which is a bit annoying. It like automatically reduces the volume. A bit weird. But once again, it's gaze controlled, so you kind of select things by looking at them. And a bit like Deliver It that I looked at a couple of weeks ago. It's kind of an app to kind of encourage you to pick up these jobs. Weirdly though, if you click on things like this door, it opens the door, and then you've got to click on the little arrow to go in the door, which is, yeah, just opening, let me in. Don't make me double stare. But you can hear the guys kind of talking about where we are, what we are, what's involved in the role, what's involved in the job. There's bits you can look at more of, more information. And if you're interested in you think you might take up one of these jobs, kind of interesting. It's not 3D, it's all 360 flat, but still kind of cool. I mean, if you're interested, as I say, if you're interested in this sort of thing, you think about picking up all these roles, why not? Have a check it out. It'd be interesting to know where they intend to show this app off, whether they're making it available on the Oculus Go to then make it easy for a certain audience to access it. It'd be interesting. I don't know personally, but I'll be interested to find out. I guess I give it a thumbs up maybe. I guess there's nothing wrong with it. Next up we have Second Monster. So we do have a controller on this one, which is nice, but there's no real sort of clicking controls or anything like that really. You literally pull the trigger to walk forward and press the touchpad to reset your view. But it's kind of like a narrated experience. I think it's more meant to be kind of like meditative. You know, kind of just sit back, relax, let the narrator talk you through the story. It kind of talks about nature and our impact and that sort of thing. But it's definitely got a style of its own, and it's clearly quite peaceful. Like at the moment you can hear water kind of swishing around, and it's a free app, so there's no real reason why not to give it a go. Play it through once. If you like it, keep it. If you don't, delete it. No harm, no foul. You can press your trigger to start moving forward, but other than that, there's nothing else to kind of interact with and do. But yeah, I mean, doesn't hurt anyone. I'll give it a meh, but a thumbs up because it doesn't hurt anyone, does what it does, and it's free. So, next app. Alright, last and very much least is Danciverse. It's free, but it's weird. It's meant to be some sort of universe where everyone just dances, but it's weird. No one really dances. You don't get to dance. You kind of think it's some sort of dance rhythm game, but it's definitely got kind of its own style. I mean, it's kind of funky and fun, I guess, but there's nothing to really do. You it's almost like a branching story path story. So you know, like those old books where you kind of would read 5 pages and then it takes turn to a certain page to do something, different page to do something else, and you kind of choose that sort of thing. It's like that. This is the character design. We got weird characters, weird voice acting. Very weird. It kind of just follows the same sort of style the entire time, choosing back and forth between different things. There's a slight bit of interactivity where you do kind of click on certain things, but no more than a casual sort of click. But does it get a thumbs up, a thumbs down? It gets it's free, so it's hard to give a free game a thumbs down. But it's weird. Maybe give it a go. You know, why not, I guess. So there we go, there's 6 free new experiences in the Oculus Go this week. Let me know in the comments down below if you downloaded any of those and what you think of them. Overall, there's not much to complain about. A lot of them are gaze controlled, which is fine because they obviously want to release it on the Gear VR as well to get maximum impact. Makes sense, why not? Just a reminder, go to VRrOOm and one random follower on Veer of me will get one of those Oasis headsets from Veer TV. As I say, I don't get anything from this other than a little bit of extra exposure, but I get to give something away to you guys, and I think that's the great thing about it, sort of thing. I'm going to be able to give back to you because you guys support me by watching my videos. I'm going to be able to support Veer TV because I think it's actually quite a good platform, and you guys get something back in return for helping me, you know, by watching my videos and giving me all the great support. Don't forget to check the second video I'm going to create for this week's new releases. It's going to contain all the paid apps. There's 5 of those. I'll put a link in the description down below to that video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't. That's fine. I'm big enough and ugly enough to take it if you didn't like it, but do leave me a comment down below and let me know why. I'll try and do better for next time. Become one of the Remarkables and hit that subscribe button and also the notification bell so you're notified when I next upload a video. That's me done. I'm out. Have a virtual high five.